see. Is this readable? Maybe should I turn more light on? Let me see if more light would help. Is this more readable now? Yeah, I think it's a little more readable with the light. Lighting makes it a little better. Okay, so today we're gonna do tarot card readings. Basically, I go through each astrological sign, and I cover everybody who's watching this. Today we're gonna go through Libra and Scorpio, and I'm gonna take 3 cards out of the deck, and I'm gonna read what your fortune is, or whatever, or what your future will behold. So let me start with Libra. 3 cards off the top of the deck. All right. Okay. First one, it's called Breath of Love. Share your soul with the world. Breath of Love, share your soul with the world. Like this. Emanate the love of life throughout your being. You will feel your spirits greatly uplifted. Picture yourself to be a poetic Pierrot, blowing magical heart-shaped bubbles throughout the universe, which fill the air with love. Exercise. Sitting in a chair or lying down, relax your whole body. Let your heavy burden of pent-up feelings of stress slowly leave you. With your eye closed, in your mind's eye, watch stress escape in the form of vapors from your body. And thus, as you breathe out, you share your love and talents with all, and with the hope that they will benefit. With each breath you take in, inhale the love of nature and the world. Continue to breathe deeply in and out, letting out and taking in love. This can be done at any time throughout the day or evening. Remember to have good posture as you sit, in order to breathe deeply to the utmost, if possible when you are inside for a long period of time. Remember to go outside once in a while, even for a little bit. At that time, breathe out deeply, expelling the air from being inside, and then inhale the outside fresher air. You will feel your spirits soar, and your head will become more clear. Color. Breathe deeply and slowly in and out, and surround yourself with the healing, happy, lighthearted, and soothing soft pink of my painting. This is the color of universal love, of yourself and of others. It also represents happiness, kindness, affection, healing, sweetness, femininity, nurturing, friendship, and your inner peace. You can see why it's such a popular color. It is more cheerful and softer than the similar color of red. If you want to develop any of the above characteristics, imagine your favorite shade of pink surrounding your body. Okay. Second card for Libra. It's called Birthday Goodies. Celebrate life every day. Birthdays are always full of joy and excitement. The anticipation of being with friends and family to celebrate the day of your birth into this world is a blessing. Make every day just such a celebration of your life, not only on your birthday. To be alive and to be able to experience the wonder and beauty around you will fill you with happiness and love. Meditation. Go to a quiet room where you can daydream alone. Picture in your mind some birthday parties when you were young. Remember the warm and comforting feeling of being with your people you love, opening presents and all the goodies at the celebration. Try to recall a very special event from your childhood. and the family and friends who were there with you. You're feeling so happy that you could burst. Like the child in this picture, try to also recollect any other delightful celebrations in your past. Now visualize in your mind the bright yellow color of the third chakra. Feel this color envelope you in its happy feelings. It symbolizes playfulness, optimism, and enthusiasm. It will help you experience the freedom to be yourself, bolster your self-esteem and willpower. With a greater sense of self, you could become more delighted with the real you and feel the ambition to accomplish your desires. Affirmation. Say this when you feel the need to become happier. I will strive to become more creative, courageous, and full of happiness. By opening the curtains, I will welcome the yellow sunlight of this yellow chakra into my heart, along with all the other cheerful colors of the rainbow, as they fill the air around me like sparkling stars. I will look deeply at myself today and count all the blessings I have at this stage of life. Every day is exhilarating since I have the gift of life and can share my talents with the world. Every day will be a new birthday for me. And the final card for Libra is beauty. Manifest your inner soul. We are all sublime beings inside. We just have to awaken the magnificent entity within us. Have confidence and believe in your greatness. Create a mind painting image in your imagination of yourself as a god or goddess at the height of your development. Imagine walking, talking, and moving with poise and beauty wherever you go, like the graces in the Greek myth pictured in this painting. Doing so would give you delightful feelings, youth and happiness. Exercise. Charm and elegance are wonderful attributes to strive for. Develop excellent posture and carriage as you work with various tasks. Taking slow, deep breaths throughout the day will uplift you and make you feel rejuvenated. Do exercises such as stretches, dance, and Pilates. As you move, use your body to the utmost. If you're not used to this, don't overexert yourself. Take it nice and easy at first. Your safety is of prime importance, so if you lack a balance, hold on to a support such as a sturdy counter or chair. Do a little at first, then a bit more, and more as you become better and stronger. Take good care of your body. Make sure you don't damage your skin by overexposing it to the sun. Some sunlight is good in moderation, but consider covering your skin with clothing and wearing a wide-brimmed hat and sunglasses to protect your face and your eyes. Exposing your beautiful skin to the sun might result in a form of skin cancer, which could be life-threatening. Use good moisturizing lotions to keep your skin soft, radiant, and looking young like these graceful goddesses in the picture here. Beauty is the last reading for Libra. Now we're going to do Scorpio. Take 3 cards from this deck for Scorpio. First one is called Twilight Meal. The wholesome ways of nature. Okay. Twilight Meal. Wholesome ways of nature. We should love and respect all of nature, the trees and other plants, the air we breathe, the water we drink. They are all sacred to us, without which we could not survive. So we should strive as best we can to keep our planet pure and free from pollution. Animals play a very important part in the life of this planet also. These precious creatures enjoy life in every way. They can fly and run and leap and soar. How amazing they are. You can learn many lessons from them if you take time to observe these blessed beings more closely. They are our brothers and sisters on this beautiful planet Earth, and we should and we should nurture and respect them and all other life forms on it, as well as humankind, of course. Let's snuggle up alongside these two adorable little rabbits, wild rabbits in my painting, and see what they're up to as they eat in their twilight evening meal of clover. Diet tips from the animals. When you watch an animal eat, you'll see that they chew their food extremely well before they swallow it. Please remember that it's not just what you eat, it's also how you eat it. Try eating similar, smaller portions. Chewing your food slowly as well, and putting just a little bit in your fork or spoon at a time. It tastes more delicious that way too. You will feel satisfied quicker, and so you will eat a bit less. Some people gulp and drink their food down very quickly. As a result, they can get indigestion and still want more and more, never being quite satisfied because it's not chewed up well. Animals in the world eat lots of fresh greens, leaves, fruits, nuts, and seeds of all kinds. That could serve us as a clue to us to eat as naturally as we can. Try to find especially organically grown, GMO-free foods at the store without sprays of harsh chemical insecticides. They will be healthier for you. Take some natural, healthy supplements each day, and drink plenty of good water. Try to cut down on using salt, sugar, and caffeine, and add healthy things to your meals, such as fresh fruits, vegetables. You'll feel better eating the more natural way, like our dear animal friends. Jesus. Okay. That's the first card for. Sorry about that. That's the first card for Scorpio. Sorry about that. This is kind of a cheap setup here, but it's the first card for Scorpio. It's called Twilight Meal. Second card is Water Lily Pond. Never stop dreaming. To daydream is a wonderful experience. It sets the mind free to wander and contemplate imaginative thoughts. Fascinating ideas could develop from dreaming on clouds, water, a flower, or anything else that you might enjoy dreaming upon. It is like scrying into a crystal ball and seeing messages come forth. They could be messages from your spirit or animal guides, animal guardians, or from deep inside your mind and soul. Meditation. I invite you to step into my painting of a young boy gazing into the water lily pond with goldfish. Sit alongside him and join him in his reverie. See what comes to mind as you watch the goldfish gracefully swim through the water and absorb the ripples that they make. What visions appear to you in the pond? Try this meditation at various times in different ways if you like. You most certainly will see some imaginative pictures from your unconscious mind or of other worlds. Remember them. Jot down any interesting ideas which came to you during this meditation. Write a story about them or create a diary of your creative thoughts. Do an automatic drawing. Drawing pictures of the images that you saw would certainly be a delightful outlet for your imagination. Try another automatic drawing or mind drawing, similar to what I described in my card, Our Animal Friends. These images may express your own subconscious mind, such as dreams and images that you've kept inside for a long time and have forgotten. These visions could be of magnificent celestial planes above our own, or apparitions of the future that well up from your inner self. Whatever happens in your imagination will certainly be fascinating. Try doing a soft scribble or doodle. with a pencil on paper. Don't draw it in too dark at first, because you can more easily correct and change it if the lines are light. Keep a kneaded eraser handy. Think of what it looks like to you, and then develop it in more into a finished drawing or painting. When you finally know what you're drawing is the way you want it to be, you can add some darker sections. The surrealist artists have often used similar techniques to create their fantastical artwork. It can be very enlightening to see your unconscious mind painting creations become realities. You might learn some new intriguing thoughts about yourself. Mind paintings. It's called Water Lily Pond for Scorpio. The final card for Scorpio is called Winter Delight. There is warmth even in the icy cold. This cheerful, wide-eyed holly fairy loves the festive wintertime. Even though the temperatures may be freezing and the air nippy, it doesn't bother her a bit. She's the most happy when sparkling snowflakes fall. A big smile appears on her cheerful red-cheeked face, and she giggles with glee when the snowflakes tickle her nose. The blanket of snow creates a magical world covering her enchanted realm. She is dressed in the bright red color of her holly berries. This color is first root chakra, with positive attributes of courage, excitement, and survival, and a sense of security and energy. Oh, to be like the cheerful little holly fairy, she makes a seemingly difficult environment into a world of playfulness and magic. You can imagine being like her and do the following exercise. Daydream. Picture yourself as this pretty fairy sitting jauntily on her berry bush, smiling joyfully. The air is cold, the snow is falling, but she hasn't a care in the world. Little Holly loves her world. It's a perfect place for her. Envision yourself doing what she knows to do. Dance and twirl in the air with the snowflakes. Lie on a blanket of snow and sled down the hills with the other snow elves and fairies. She's never cold or at a loss to have fun and always enjoys the winter season. So enjoy every season of your life: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. They all have delightful beauty of their own. I think I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do that has Scorpio. I'm going to do Sagittarius now. 3 cards for Sagittarius. Any Sagittarius in the audience, these will be for you. First one is called Toy Box. Always keep your childhood memories safe within your heart. Remember your youth. No matter how recent it was or how long ago, childhood should never be something to be ashamed of or made fun of. Our adult lives wouldn't be what they are today if we hadn't passed through the road of childhood. It's a very healthy thing to overcome. It's a very healthy thing to sometimes think of our youthful days, both happy and sad, and remembering our dear family and friends of the past is also excellent. Even the experience of thinking about your favorite toys you played with when you were little can be extremely a healing experience. Some lucky people have even saved a few cherished little things from those days gone by, such as a teddy bear, dolls, or a book. I feel that if you think about some of these keepsakes and are able to actually touch them, that experience might bring a tear or two to your eyes. Joyful tears of remembrance are very healing. Let them flow out from your soul. Don't be afraid to cry. We've all had high hopes and dreams when we were young. They might have been of what we wanted to be when we grew up, or fantastic images of amazing imaginary worlds, no matter what they thought, no matter what they might have been. You may have still remember them. If you don't, never fear, they still lie hidden, kept hidden away safely in the deepest memories of your subconscious mind. It is very healing to access these beautiful feelings and visions that you had from years past. Meditation. Close your eyes and imagine yourself young again. You can start by envisioning childhood memories and see them change into either images which are secret and personal to you. They could be scenes from your childhood, fairy tale stories, experiences you've had, or any number of other things. Try to remember dreams and aspirations from your youth, of which you were like to become as an adult. If these aspirations don't reach fulfillment and you had to put them away for safekeeping, now is the time to uncover them. Plant the seeds of these dreams again in the garden of your mind and watch them bloom to fruition. Let's see what your new vision looks like now. Create a mind painting in your imagination of your dreams. When you open your eyes, write down your vision or draw a picture of it. Create an actual mind painting of your apparitions on paper or canvas in full color. You will be very proud to have discovered these dreams again. The Toy Box is the first reading for Sagittarius. The next one is thoughtfulness. Keep your mind and abilities going strong. Our minds are such a precious gift to each of us. They keep us going throughout our lifetime, giving us wonderful ideas of creativity. We must keep our minds active and healthy. Some ways to do this are to be creative and alert, be strong and self-reliant, and don't become too dependent. Use your mind constantly. Don't do a puzzle, read a book, think about current events. Try to solve problems on your own. For instance, if you lose something, try to reconstruct what you did before losing the object. Meditate on a difficult situation for a while and plan the best way to resolve it, rather than making a rash decision which could get you into trouble later on. If you want to develop your talents as an author, develop your skills of storytelling, record thoughts in a personal diary, write letters to people, etc. Computers are a great aid to try to or dictate your ideas into print, but don't let your hands become inactive and weak. The ability to do things with your hands is a wonderful talent to have. Try to transcribe some thoughts down on actual paper with a pen in cursive or printed words. In exercise, practice printing and writing a letter or post into your personal diary. Write an original story or poem. Remember to take care of your hands. Don't overtax them as to develop carpal tunnel syndrome. Take breaks when you are writing or typing on the computer. Do stretching exercises with your fingers and wrists. Moisturize your hands to keep the skin healthy, and keep your fingernails short as to be able to keep them clean. Have fun and try some automatic writing, which is called psychography. You might even start off with a pen and paper, just writing wriggling lines They aren't even recognizable as anything. As you look at the scribbles, they might resemble words, and you can just continue on this way. At first, write what comes to mind, and don't even worry about whether or not it makes any sense. These thoughts might be coming from your unconscious mind. As you go along in this fashion, thoughts will coalesce in your head, and your ideas will become more clear. You might be surprised what pops out of your innate psychic abilities. If at first it still seems a bit confusing, enjoy analyzing and developing it more. These might evolve into a creative writing talent that you didn't even know you had. Enjoy the adventure of it all. Thoughtfulness is the second reading for Sagittarius. Last one is tranquility. Find your sanctuary. A Perrault sits by herself as the evening garden lit by the moon and stars. She finds some quiet time to be alone and thinks about her purpose in life and whether she is going with it. Taking some alone time doesn't mean that you are lonely. We all require a secret space to meditate on in our lives. We need to be with people too, of course, to be able to compromise between being a social person. Having time alone for some self-reflection is quite a healthy way of life. Meditation. Find some special time when you can be alone without any distractions. It will be your secret retreat. Sit quietly in a chair with your eyes closed and relax. Breathe slowly and deeply. Think about what road you are on in life and what your purpose. How do you feel about the relationship you have with people? What are the changes you would like to make in your life, if any? Are you happy in what you are doing? I'm sure you have many personal questions you would like to ask yourself. These are just a few to start. You will continue up the many answers to think about. As you can see, quality time alone for self-reflection is quite beneficial. Look in the mirror. Another aspect which will be very helpful is to improve yourself physically. Since you have some alone time now, you can be honest with yourself and no one else will be privy to your self-reflection. So look at yourself in a full-length mirror. Study your image closely and honestly in every way as you can. Stand up tall and straight and try to be upright as much as you can. If you are a bit bent over, you will know that if you're a bit bent over, if you are leaning slightly to one side or another, look closely if you are leaning to one side or the other. Make sure your shoulders are at the same level and that your feet are pointing straight ahead. One way to help your upright stance is to lightly hold a strand of your hair on the top of your head and extend it straight up, pulling it very gently. It will make you feel as if there is a cord attached to your head, pulling you up so that you can stand perfectly erect. Practice walking around the room with your head held high. See how else you can improve yourself. It might also be helpful to take exercise classes or physical therapy. Do some research on which path to take. And tranquility is the last card for Sagittarius. That's all I'm going to do for right now. But thank you for watching. These have been the astrological readings, or the tarot readings for a few different groups, people in the audience right now. If you keep watching this channel, I'll eventually do whatever sign you are. I'll cover that eventually. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.